Hey guys, so today we're going to talk about parenting. I know that there are parents in the world that are so excited to have a child. There is nothing wrong with being excited to have a child, but I think I think parents should really seriously think about having a child because I have a hard time with some parents that um, they they expect their child to either be like them or they make a choice to live their life through their child. And I just think that is absolutely ridiculous because it's a blessing or a beautiful thing to have a child. But you have to understand that a child is going to be whatever they're going to be, and it's not right to put expectations on a child. In other words, or for example, that you know you have some parents say, well, I want, like they say to their daughter or their son, I want you to be a teacher, or they don't even have to say, I want you to be a teacher. They just start teaching them at a young age the things that they've learned in order to later in life become a teacher, and that's not right. Or another scenario, a father is raising their son up to be a truck driver or something like that. It's just not right. Um, a lot of parents have to be open-minded before they have a child. Well, they have to be right with themselves. They have to be balanced with themselves. And a lot of parents just aren't balanced. They're not open-minded enough. And I see too many children in the world that don't have a good relationship with their parents because there's multiple reasons, but one reason I know for a fact is that both parents or one parent, or well, most of the time both parents are instilling in their child to be this, to be that, to be like them, or to do certain things in life, or to be this, raise them to be this person that they want them to be. But if their child is gay, if their child is bisexual, or something like that, an issue like that, or it's not really an issue, but we're not going to go into that, an issue like that comes up, and they're like, I don't want nothing to do with you. I didn't raise you to be gay, or something like that. And it's like, and this child that has been told that goes and commits suicide because, to me, like, your parents are the first people to practice with loving besides yourself. And I think that it's the hardest thing in the world is to love yourself. And your parents are two people in this world, the only two people in this world that are going to truly have your backs. That's a general statement, so I ain't saying no specifics. But they are two people that practice with loving. And that those two people tell you, after you're born and grow up and be able to understand certain things, and they tell you, I don't agree with your lifestyle, or I don't believe that it's right to be gay. I don't believe that it's right to be bisexual. I don't believe you're making the right choices, and they don't want you anymore. And then this kid has most of the time people like that commit suicide. They have to mentally grow up fast. And some of them end up being murderers. Some end up being psychopaths. Some end up on the street homeless. And it's just not right. I seriously think that if you want to be a parent, Seriously, sit down with yourself, not with your partner, but sit down with yourself and decide whether or not it's a good idea for you. Because there's a lot of parents that do not need to be parents. And I'm telling you that from my own experience. They do not need to be parents. Because most importantly, they don't know how to love, and they don't know how to teach love. Because love is what is the foundation of a child's morals. You know, a child should be able to come to their parent to talk about almost anything. And there are some children that would tell you now as an adult, they didn't have that opportunity. They had to learn love on their own. And some of them can't tell you that they had to learn love because now they're dead. So I'm speaking out on this issue because it truly affects me. But I don't want to make this about me. I just want to express, if you want to be a parent, sit down with yourselves, go to a quiet place or whatever, and think, are you balanced? Are you open-minded enough? Are you able to deal with whatever that child is going to do, say, think, or whatever? Whatever's going to happen with that product, are you prepared for that? You know, because that child could make a difference in the world. But it's like, if you're not prepared for that, don't do that to that child, because that child does not deserve that. No child deserves that. They do not deserve it. So that's all I want to say for this particular video. Excuse me. And I hope y'all understood what I was trying to say. I know it's a lot of general stuff I said, but I'm just throwing some thoughts out there, some words out there for you guys, and I hope that you consider what I said not to be offensive, because that wasn't my intent, but just to give you something to think about. My channel is to give you something to think about, and my channel is about being raw, being real. I don't have to be rude or have an attitude to be real, and I'm sorry if my voice may come off like that. I'm just very passionate about politics, and I hope that you gain positive energy from this video. Excuse me, positive vibrations from this video, because my intention is only to express my words in a way that is powerful, in a way that is so raw, till it speaks not just to one person, but it speaks to all people that are afraid to speak up, or afraid to say something, or that is on their high horse and don't want to admit to them being a human being, and they go through the same emotions as me. There's I'm black, and there's a Korean person, a white person. They go through the same emotions I do. There's a lot of people that are just on this the racism thing, and it's just all these different like, there's a lot of emotions that we all go through, and we try to ignore them, when I'm the type of person that I acknowledge them, I embrace them, I love them, and I analyze each emotion, because I want to get to know exactly who I am or what I am. And I think we all should do that, because I think it's a good idea for all of us in life to strive to not be good at something, but to be good in something. I want to be good in being a better person. I don't want to be wasting my life trying to be good at being a better singer, being a better artist, being a better lyric songwriter. I want to be better at greeting people, holding doors for people, doing community service, doing volunteer service. Those are the things I want to commit myself to doing, because I think it's a waste of life I have accomplished a lot at the age of 24. I am a self-published author. I'm a book publisher. I will soon have my own self-publishing company, and all these great things that I'm doing. But I can die right now and be absolutely happy because I know that I helped someone. My whole life has been involved around helping people, volunteering. You know, and you have some people, all they brag about is, I accomplished this, I accomplished being an actor, I accomplished winning so many Grammys. But they can die probably happy, but I'll die more happier than them because I have something that's way more valuable. And what I have is more valuable is that I show love to a person. I did not give a homeless person money. I gave them a house. I gave them a place to shower. That's helping people. I volunteered sitting down with legislators, expressing issues rawly. This is not right. Why aren't you guys doing anything about it? You can't sit on these issues and not do nothing. That's your job. Your job is to be a legislator. Your job is to be a judge. Your job is to be a police officer. Your job as a police officer is not to tell me what I can and what I can't do. Your job as a police officer is not to judge me by my skin color, the color of my skin. That's not your job. Your job as a police officer is to protect me. Your job as a judge is not to judge my personality, but to judge my wrong actions. So that's all I want to say for this video, because I'm actually getting off topic. I've already been off topic, but so yeah. Sorry. But this is Storytime with T, and I'm so happy to have anyone view this video or listen to it. And this is a channel about, be yourself. Like, comment, subscribe, leave a comment down below. Oh God. Tell me if you like this, what I said, or leave me some comments or whatever. And yeah.